Hi, this is Tanya from Love Buddha Tower. Love Buddha Tower. Right. Right, sorry, I never know where these are going to go, and that started straight away. I'm not from Love Buddha Tower. I'm from Love Buddha Tarot. That is so weird. Yeah, because the tower is, I feel what's coming. This is what we're currently experiencing. So that is really bizarre. Forgive me for my human mistakes. So yeah, this is day 3 of lockdown, and as I said, I want to commit to doing a video a day for people, whether they're helping or not. I don't know, but hey, magic. I feel that I have to do them. Like I say, this is a give and take with this. And oh god, I'm getting messages and everything going here. So yeah, today just a little update on what's happening here. They've really hit down now on it. There's a lot of fines being given, and we're starting to realize how real this is now as well. Hi everybody, it's coming in. But the camaraderie within the island is absolutely beautiful. It really is beautiful. Like I say, they're standing out on the balconies at certain time at night and they're cheering, on the emergency services and the doctors and everything. People are not forgetting that there's other people involved in this as well. So it's a real, very Aquarian age. It's about, right, okay, how can I help the whole? And people are remembering people. And this is what I kind of want to say today. I mean, I'm going through my own process with this as well. And what I can say is it feels very lonely. It's so bizarre how disconnected you feel. I mean, I have the 2 guys here as well, and that's great. But yeah, everybody seems so far away. What's that Carol King song, So Far Away From You? Yeah, so this is what it feels like, and I don't know where I'm going to go with these videos. I just let them come. I have got a few tarot cards that I've pulled there, but one of the first things I want to say here, okay, and I've been noticing, and people that I've been speaking to as well, is us light workers. I mean, I don't like that term, I never put that on myself, but we are, this is what we are. There are people there that people come to. There's a lot of tarot readers and astrologers and everything on YouTube that people go to for advice and reassurance. And I just got a message today of somebody saying, you are one of the people that, what was it they said? Because I thought it was quite beautiful. Yeah, hold on. Sorry. I'm not prepared for this. Yeah, you are one of the people that makes people believe in the goodness of people, which was a beautiful message to get. And it's lovely that I can do that, and I feel very blessed and honored to do that and do this as my work. But what I've realized is a lot of the people who, are the empaths, or the ones that are in this spiritual work, we're really needing it a little bit back here as well. We're strong. We know we've been training for this for years. And in the words of Joan of Arc, I'm not afraid. I was born to do this. I know I've got to step up, and this is where it's really called, for the first time. I think this is where we're not going to ask for a little bit back, but we need a little bit back. Okay, so if you have old spiritual teachers, if you have anybody who has inspired you in the past, somebody who has made you see a positive when perhaps you've been in a low place, please reach out to them at this moment as well, because I feel it will be very gratefully received. And there's a dear friend of mine once said to me to give thankfully and receive generously. And I am open to receive generously. It's like I say, we need energy, we need love, we need to know that people are there. Okay, so there's a lot of us. I've just seen one of my old teachers on doing a live on Instagram. about building people up. And this is what we need to do. We're here, we're ready for the work, but that little bit support, like I say, people are clapping on the emergency services and everything, and I just think that this is beautiful. So that is the first thing that I say, it's like, yeah, that's the first thing I want to say. The second thing I want to say, which I think, I don't know, I can't go deep into this yet, but those of you that watch this channel and stuff will have seen that towards the end of last year, I went on quite a few, a little bit of a journey of discovery and things like that. And I'd done a big psilocybin journey, which was documented. And, it was life changing for me. Some of the information I got during that time was literally life changing. It was mind blowing, but it was life changing. And I was told about this. I was told that this was happening, not in this way. I wasn't expecting it in this way, but I was told what we need to do, what I need to do within this. And basically, what I was told is we need to remember, okay? We need to remember love. And this is where we all come from, and this is where we will return. So what we need to do is be reminded of it and also be the reminder of it, okay? And I don't mean love as in like, oh yeah, look at you, you're so gorgeous, blah, blah, blah. I'm not talking about that love. I'm talking about this deep love that we have inside of us, okay? And it's about remembering times when you felt this. It's all about remembering. Okay. What they told me during this is that, children and animals and birds and nature all come as reminders for us. They're there when we feel that goodness and we feel that good around, these things. It's because we're remembering what we've forgotten. Okay, so this is all about remembering love, I feel, on a collective level. The beautiful thing here is I'm seeing it so much on this island. Like I say, people are doing videos of them singing, of them dancing, and it's really keeping the spirits high and the vibration high, because this is what we've got to do. We've got to keep ourselves, keep lifting ourselves. This is it. When we say, oh, that lifted me up, this is exactly what we're doing at this moment. And I seen a beautiful poem last night that I've shared, and I want to share this with you, because this, I feel, is exactly what is happening in the world at the moment. So this is by a woman called Kitty O'Meara, and I think she wrote it yesterday, and she will be an internet sensation by now, I feel. I'm just gutted they're not my words. And she said here, and the people stayed home and read books and listened and rested and exercised and made art and played games and learned new ways of being, and they were still. And they listened more deeply. Some meditated, some prayed, some danced, some met their shadows, and the people began to think differently. And the people healed. And in the absence of people living in ignorant, dangerous, mindless, and heartless ways, the earth began to heal. And when the danger passed and the people joined together again, they grieved their losses and made new choices and dreamed new images and created new ways to live and to heal the earth fully, as they had already been healed. And this is what I feel is happening. We are being forced to go back to basics. All of these distractions that we've had in our lives, the work, the worries, I'll get that done one day, whatever, all of these distractions are being taken away from us. So if we look at the bigger picture of what's happening here, we are called to just be, to get back to ourselves, to get back to our creativity and our community. Okay, and the creativity is key here. Absolutely key. We were born to create, and if we want to create a new world, we have to keep that creation. We have to keep that inspiration to inspire others, and this is what I aspire to inspire. But I cannot do that if I'm not creating. I had 7 years of my life where I didn't create and my soul died. So, this creativity, it's what we are all born with. If you think of a child, you give any child a pen and paper or whatever, and they will sit and draw. They're not bothered what it looks like, it's the actual act of doing it. If you look at children, they sing, they dance, they are free to be who they truly are. And this is the gift that we are being given within this time. I know not everybody is in lockdown yet, but I am telling you, it is coming. It is coming. Be prepared for the other countries in the world that aren't on this, because it will be within 2 weeks. I feel the whole place will be on lockdown, but like I say, don't look at this as a bad thing. This is a beautiful thing. This is giving us time to breathe. We all realize now how important our breath is, because there's a risk it might be taken away, yet we breathe every day without giving gratitude for it, without actually acknowledging that this is a beautiful gift. We take our families and our loved ones for granted, me included. I'm realizing now how much, the people in England mean to me, my friends all over the world, I'm missing them like I wouldn't believe. But that is because I'm feeling the love for them so much deeper, because they're not there. So it's like, the art of missing somebody. We don't realize the enormity of something until it's gone, and as I said before, this is, with this disconnection from the world, we're having to disconnect. We're having to then really connect to ourselves, really to connect to what is truly important. We've done all of this time chasing money, chasing security, blah, blah, blah. I'm telling you, one day this will be obsolete. It really, really will. And we'll have to find another way to exchange. And what currency do we have? We have love in abundance. And this is now coming up as the valuable commodity that we all hold. Okay, this is it. It's we all have this commodity. We all have this in our banks. We are all rich with love, but we need to go into them vaults and we need to bring it back out, and we need to remember it and to give it away. It's like, oh yeah, it's up in the attic. Go into that attic and get it. People are sorting their shit out. People are sorting their clothes out, sorting their stuff. All right, okay, they're finding time to do things to enhance their lives, to that where they've been cluttered and distracted and stuff like that. They're finding the time now to do the things that they've been putting off, because there isn't anything else to do. And this is the beauty in it, where it's almost like they've pressed pause on us. So we need to see that as a beautiful thing. Today, I've connected with a couple of old friends who haven't been in my life for a long time. And I realized the importance of these people. These people were big things in my life, and I felt the love again instantly with them. And I said to them, thank you. I need this. I really need this connection. I need to remember, because at this moment it's hard, and look at the name they give me, Love Buddha. I've got to give the wisdom about love. And, when I'm kind of forgetting, that's hard. So I need to be reminded, so that I can remind people of it as well. In this journey I had, I was told that this is how the world is meant to be. And they told me how important music is. And what I want to do today, yesterday I done a little meditation. Today I'm going to spend the time when I come off this, I'm going to do a playlist on Spotify, Love Buddha playlist. And I'm just going to put all of my favorite songs. I'm going to listen to them. I'm going to remember with them. I'm going to remember why I love them. I'm going to remember who they remind me of. I'm going to remember why I love them. And I'm going to remember the beauty that music can give me, and the safety and the solace that I have got from music. Many years ago, there was a girl I went to school with who was deaf. And one day she wrote a thing on her Facebook saying, if I could listen to music, I wonder what music I would like. And I was quite shocked. So I messaged her and said, "What are you talking about? You can hear." She said, "No, I have hearing aids, but they don't allow me to listen to music. I can only hear voices." And in that split second, I was hit and I realized how important music was to me, and they say, if music be the food of love, play on. And it made me really grateful for the music in my life. Music has held me, music has uplifted me, it's comforted me, it's excited me, it stirs something in me. And I feel all of us are the same. So today I feel it's about music. Think about your favorite songs, think about songs you haven't listened to for a while, think about the people that you remember when you listen to them, and allow yourself that time to listen, and listen deeper, listen to the words, listen to your feelings as well, and listen to what your soul is saying when you're hearing these. So that is my tip for today. To yeah, I'm getting in my head there. Thank you for the music. And this is it. And it was Wayne Dyer who said, don't die with them, your music still inside of you. And I really feel, if there's been creative projects that you've been wanting to do with people, now have this time. It's yeah, we're in disconnection mode. But what was it somebody wrote yesterday? And I love this. My bloody phone. Where is it? Yeah. This social distancing, why don't we turn it into creative connecting? So if there's friends you've been talking about and you're saying, yeah, we should work on that project together, or we should work on that one, this is a time to do it during lockdown. We have the internet, we have this connection, and we have no distractions. So I predict so much creativity. I mean, who was it? Was it Shakespeare wrote King Lear during something like this, when they were all on lockdown? And this is it, this is when the artists come alive, because when we remember our art, that is when it starts to heal our heart. And our heart is what will get us through this. Not our head, our heart, and when we are creating, that is when our heart starts beating, and it allows the other people's to beat as well. Think of it, it's the beat of that drum. You cannot help but tap your feet, you cannot help but move you. Okay, so this is what I feel is important today. It's all about the music. So I'm going to pull a couple of cards in a second. So now I'm just going to talk to people, and because I feel that was the message for today, I hope that's helped some of you. Right, what you're saying. Hello from Portugal. Are you on lockdown? I send you love, Sophia. Jessie, thank you. I appreciate you too as well. For your animals' health, you're amazing. So appreciated and love. Thank you. Thank you. These really, really mean so much. They're not just words. It's, to me, love is a verb, not a noun, and it's when you feel it, and when you feel the intent with it, that is when it hits. So thank you so much. The changes in the earth since the lockdowns are really amazing. Yeah, and not just within the people, but within the pollution. It's given the earth a chance to heal itself again, and it's given us a chance to heal ourselves. This is what it's doing. It's beautiful, And yes, there's going to be a shitstorm, but was it Maya Angelou who said, even the storm runs out of rain eventually? And this is it. We've got to weather that storm. And, we won't be the same person that went into it. But that is the whole point. This is it. Things are changing. We are changing. The world as we know it will change. And this is all of these tests and lessons that we've had for the last 2 years. How hard 2018 was and how hard 2019 was. These have all been getting us ready. If you go back to my old videos, I've been talking about this. I've been telling you, this is it. We've been in boot camp. All of the things that were not to our highest good and not our true self, we were being challenged with to get rid, so that we are there, standing free, with hearts wide open. And that is our weapon. This is how we're going to fight this. This is how we're going to change the world. And we've had all of these. It's like, oh, why is this coming? Because it's been telling us. It's like the tower. When the tower comes, in tarot, it's necessary change. The universe waits for you to do it for that long. And when you don't, it's like, you know what? I'm going to come in and pull the rug from their feet, because they've waited for us and we haven't been taking the signs. We haven't been taking notice of them. And then now we're going off that cliff and it's like, whoa, I wasn't warned. And it's like, yeah, you were. But the universe has took it out of our hands now, because maybe we weren't brave enough to do it. Maybe we weren't serious enough to see what was coming, so it's like, right, okay, this is it, time. Tower brings chaos and destruction, but afterwards brings hope and regeneration and clearing and creativity and our true selves, and this is it. I'm excited. I'm fearful for what's happening now. I'm apprehensive. I've never experienced this. I don't know. I'm just checking in for guidance every day. What is it I've got to do now, right? I've got to stay like this. And they're telling me I need to be here and I need to be a voice. I need to use my words because words are important now. If we can't touch people to reassure them, we can reassure them with our words. But then words need to come from our heart, not just flippant. Words are valuable in the same as love. This is our commodity that we have now. This is where we are going to exchange goods, with love and with our words. So yeah, it's amazing. I hear neighbours playing music and kids playing outside when before it was just noise from the cards. Exactly. We're hearing birds again. People are taking the time, these little things that we forgot on our journey, that we took for granted, that we dismissed, they're now becoming big things, and this is the beauty in it. It is. I mean, over here, I live in the campo, so I haven't got neighbours or anything like that. But in Ibiza town and everything, everybody every night are on their balconies, and there's a guy playing a piano the other day, and then somebody comes out with a saxophone across the road and they start playing, and there's disco music and rave music and, classical music, and it doesn't matter because it's music. And the music is touching everybody. One of my dear friends, a guy called Elio, I will put his link under here, and he's such a beautiful, beautiful man, beautiful soul, and I love him dearly. And he started to, on Instagram, if you go onto his page, it's Elio Music, I think, and it's also on SoundCloud. And he is opening up his meditations and his ecstatic dance sets and, the music that he's wrote and produced. Every day he's giving away one of his tracks for nothing, because he wants us, and he understands the importance of his work as well. Without the music, I couldn't do what I do. So I need the musicians, I need that. So yeah, this is all of us working together. And this is the beauty in it, things have changed. Somebody's just saying that, what time are you doing the YouTube live? It's like now. I could hear my nephew practicing drums across the street as opposed to traffic. Now, isn't there beauty in that? Isn't there, because this is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. So I'm going to do the cards. Yeah, that's my friend there saying, what time are you doing it? I want to share it on my page on Facebook. People are wanting to share what knowledge is there because we all have a little bit of advice or a golden bit of wisdom to put in the mix to help us remember. Now, when I'm saying that, that's really bizarre because during this journey, again, what I said, I was told sweet corn was the answer. I'm talking to Mother Earth, talking to Gaia, a one-to-one audience with Gaia, and she tells me sweet corn is the food of the gods. And she showed me it, and she showed me like this the corn head, and she said every little nugget, this golden nugget, that's how I was reminded it. They showed me, is a piece of memory, It's a piece of memory that we need to have implanted back in our brain. And I'm not saying go out and eat sweet corn, but if you want to, then do it. But if you imagine it just as a metaphor, these golden nuggets of wisdom, as I said, and if everybody has them and we can all plug them back into us, then, who knows what we can do. So, yeah. I just want arms to massage my shoulders. I really, really do. So, the card that I pulled today is the death card. But death, we need to look at what death is, okay? Death is a part of life as well, and death brings transformation. So with every ending, there is a new beginning, but we always focus on the ending and we feel sad. But that is something that was there that has formed us. And when the fool meets death on his journey, he's tired, he's tired. He's like, have I died? He realizes everything he thought he knew has kind of been a lie. And it's in the tarot cards, there is a skeleton on a horse, but in the distance there is a sunrise, not a sunset. And he asks death, the skeleton, have I died? And he said, yes, in a way. Your old life and the old you has, but you've got to get through this. You've been stripped bare of everything, and that is a great way to have a foundation. So this is transformation. Think of the caterpillar, as I always say, his life as the caterpillar is over, but his life as the butterfly is just beginning. And the butterfly has so much more color, and the butterfly can fly higher than the caterpillar ever could. So sorry, I'm just getting messages left, right, and center from people checking in. It's amazing. So this is it, this is our time for us to don our wings, okay, and have this creativity and have this color and, have this connection and community with everybody. It's important now. I'm not just saying words, this is important. And these are things that we need to be aware of. Yes, we can panic buy toilet rolls and tins of beans, but we need to stock up on our positivity as well and the things that actually promote that. Okay, and the people that promote that as well. So like I say, we're all in this together. Okay, there's no hierarchy in this. Some of us have platforms in order to have a voice and we're using them, but every single one of us has our own little superpower, our own little golden nugget of wisdom that we can share with the world. Okay, so never feel you've got nothing to give, because you have a heart and that heart is full, so you can always give something. Okay, so I pulled another card, and this is called Exchanging Gifts, and this is from the Colette Baron Reid. And I want to read this one out. And it says, the law of giving and receiving, currency, trade-offs, weighing the costs and determining the value. You are entering into a productive and enriching time when all manner of opportunities are being offered to you. You have everything you need to seize them. Yet in order to honor them, you must put in the time, exchange your experience and skills, and commit heart and soul to what you are choosing to pursue. You can do it. You have what it takes to be successful if you align with the law of giving and receiving. You must engage in a dance of give and take, push and pull, doing and being. If you let fear guide your choices, you could deplete yourself or create an imbalance. This is not the time to just do. Use your currency wisely and be mindful of the value others bring to your life. Love is an exchange of life force energy between two beings. It grows exponentially, I hate them these words, when it's reciprocated. You must give and receive in order for love to flourish and abundance to flow between you. Spirit wants you to start accepting all of the blessings waiting for you, as well as offer the same gift in return. Open your heart and allow it to be filled. Let love in and let it flow out of you too. Love is truly yours today. So this is what I'm saying. Everything is an exchange, and this, I feel like I said in the beginning of this, is, the people that gave a lot, we need to be able to receive in this time, and this is going to be our challenge. Because like I say, if we're getting it, we can give it more. It's building us up and it's making us stronger, and this is how we can not be leaders, but we can lead the way back to love. And this is what we're meant to do. It's there. It's there. It's simple. So I think that's all I have to say today. I'm going to go and do this playlist and I will post it below. So if anybody does, it's not done yet, but that's what I'm going to spend time doing today. My housemate said just before, why don't we cut some of the sage down and make our own sage bundles and stuff? The guys are just moving in, they're setting all their stuff up, and it's so beautiful here because they're both beautiful, colourful guys, and I'm going in, and now there's more crystals in the house, and there's more colour, and there's more conversation, and it's truly beautiful. I'm very grateful for that. So that was the card today, exchanging gifts. It's give and receive here as well. This is what we've got to do. This is the message. And like I say, there are so many amazing artists who have so much music. There's a vault for music. Ask your friends, can you recommend some new music to me rather than what you always listen to? Open yourselves up to new rather than just being there. Like I say, these people on the balconies, there's classical, there's rave going on, there's disco, there's opera, and this is it. Open up, keep that heart open, keep that mind open, breathe and be open to this experience rather than resist it, because it's actually for us in a massively, massively beautiful and valuable way. Okay, so I'm just going to see what everybody's saying. Oh, wow. It was awesome. Your brother and you crossed the street midway. He give you food and you give him drink, Jessie. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. It reminds me of that song by The Farm, All Together Now, which was about the war, and when on Christmas Day, the English soldiers and I think it was the German soldiers met in the middle and played football. We kind of play football now, but that is absolutely beautiful, Jessie. Thank you for sharing that so much. Yeah, shake out the spiritual chrysalis. That's what we've got to do. Tomorrow, I feel I don't know if it's tomorrow, if it'll feel right, but I have a Kundalini meditation, which is shake it out. And it's powerful and stuff, but it's great. I might do that tomorrow. So I am considering playing live on YouTube. Do it, Jessie. Don't consider it. Just do it. If it comes to you, then do it. Yes, please, please, I'll help to share whatever. Follow me on social media. I'll help, I will be sharing everything within this. The song you love, Tanya Rodriguez, Sugar Man. Yeah, Sugar Man, bizarrely enough, Lotus. Years ago, probably about 15 years ago, I was given a CD by a friend of mine who said, Tanya, I heard this CD and I needed to give you it. And his brother had been traveling South Africa. And this was just a pirate CD, when somebody does you a copy. And I listened to it and wow, it was absolutely amazing. And I played it to death and I give so many copies. I think I'd done, I shouldn't be saying this because this is illegal pirate, but I'd share it. So I'd done so many copies and I give it away and I went to a festival and I put it on. People go, what is this? So I started to spread it. And then my friend had said, oh yeah, apparently this guy had nothing. And, this music spread just by chance, it wasn't that it was distributed massively. And then, about 10 years later, the story of Sugar Man Rodriguez came out. And if you haven't watched the actual documentary Searching for Sugar Man, watch it. It will just fill your heart with so much love. And the amount of people that got in touch with me going, Tanya, that is the CD you give me. That is what you give me. So I like to think I was a little bit involved in spreading the love of Rodriguez as well. So Yeah, it is a beautiful story. And this is what I want this place to be, you know. We'll have one day where we'll share uplifting films. We'll have one day, like I say, today is about music. One day where we can share uplifting stories and things like that. You know, this is what we need to do. You know, we need to keep that light in our heart, that love in our heart, that art in our heart, and let it shine all over the world. A complete and utter explosion. You know, I'm throwing love bombs wherever I go. And this is what we need to do now. You know, everybody's scared. Everybody is, but everybody has hope as well. And this is what is keeping me strong. Okay, so thank you so much for the love. Thank you so, so much. Honestly, like it's yeah, you don't believe how much it means just having this platform to be able to do this on, you know. Um yeah, yeah, this is everything we've been waiting for. It is, and the world will not be the same, you know, but that's the whole idea. We were getting too greedy, it was getting too messy, you know, and us empaths, we're feeling it. This is why I'm saying we need help now. You know, we're feeling the positivity, but we're also feeling the pain, the fear, and the panic. You know, so yeah, I'm gonna pull one more of these cards. I think I need one of these. It's everything we've been waiting for. Whoa, whoa, whoa! That's the fella. Oh, there's two. Right, okay. So this one says that I love these cards, they're so beautiful. The moment I embrace my peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly go get to work. I really noticed my speech has been strange a bit now. This could be the thing in my head, or I don't know what it is. But yeah, the moment I embrace my peace within and surrender that outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. So this is it, when we stop, when we pause, when we reflect, you know, and yeah, the key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. You know, we don't need anything. We have everything we need at this moment, you know, everything, because we have connection, you know, we have each other, and we have the ability to breathe and to love and to sing and to dance and to smile. And, you know, that is it. We're going to realize what is truly valuable here, what is truly valuable, how we want our life to be in the future. We're being given a big reset button, and, you know, we're going to be very thankful for this in years to come. It's going to take us a while to get there, but we'll get there. What is it they say in the Course in Miracles? Those who are sure of the outcome can afford to wait and wait without anxiety. As I said, it's okay to have that bit of fear, but don't let it go into anxiety. We've got this. Okay. Sending lots of love. Sat now.